Yes.
You
Yes.
did look good. It's very nice.
Everything a
Well
bit
done.
bigger. Wait, I have to just put the team names right. Forgot those.
So we have Pug Impact, everyone, versus 55 HP Monks. 55 HP Monks, are they going for the same team setup? Now, Tommy Tom is Tomcat, right? I'm really
Tom
not
Beck.
100%
Oh,
sure.
is he? Wait, I need to check the
I'm
name
not
on
sure.
that. I'm not too sure either.
I might just ask for a confirm.
Okay, everything is in place. Live editing, people. That's how it goes. Okay.
Sorry, you can hear me typing.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming.
We're gonna have a look. I don't know. Wait. I think...
Tom Pack is best Tom EU, apparently, according to Misha.
I think he is. I'm not too sure on that. But two Toms, really two Toms, two Kens, all over the place, two demons.
Two demons.
It's getting confusing, people.
That's
but
just,
yeah,
scary.
Next match is gonna be Pug Impact against 55 HP Monks. Pug Impact. Why are they still called Pug Impact? Because who's not on their normal roster?
Well, now they're
think,
probably playing so much together. It's just this is
maybe
the lineup.
it's gonna be interesting with what lineup they're actually gonna be in the Tournament of Glory, which is gonna be this weekend. So tune in for that.
I see he's playing Guardian as well.
Yeah, kind of a multi-classer.
Yeah, that's good. He knows his stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
That's good for them.
So let's have a quick, as we say, quick look at the build. We have I think that was right, actually. Nice one.
Yeah.
on the normal, and although engineer's your thing, you go about it.
All right, sure, why not? Okay, so he's playing 2-kit with the Elixir S, so similar to Ken's build, pretty much exactly the same actually, because he is running toolkit as well. And he'll be doing some AoE damage with, of course, the grenades, going for the shield and the pistol, and also using that stealth, as we did see Teskin actually using that very well at different occasions, going for stealth downs, and also getting significant amount of downs, I think, with Elixir S. Didn't catch many, but I know he did use the stealth, so very much the same situation as Teskin in the last game. Having a look at Misha next, it looks like he's going to be playing with the standard Mesmer Shatter. A lot of burst damage with those shatters, of course. Going for the Rune of Strength as well. I think he's normally using the Traveler Rune for speed around the map. I'm not 100% sure of that. Also going for the Polymorph Mars, so able to take down bunkers.
I think Misha's been on Strength for quite a while. It's been other Mesmers.
Yeah, maybe
that could preferred the Traveler, if I'm remembering correct. I really...
He does have Blink, of course, and Portal, so you know that's a lot of mobility there just in that. So yeah, I think so. I think you're probably right. So he's going to be going around a lot with Shad. We've been calling them the Pain Train, and I think you called them that on the German stream as well. So obviously those two, that combo there, a lot of damage coming out. Going over to Tommy Tom, but
calling him Tommy Tom is kind of more fun, I think.
It is Tom Pack as well. They've kind of confirmed that with their mystery in the map chat. Going with the Celestial and the Rune of Strength, he'd probably be changing over to the Dagger build.
Yeah,
he is
because
indeed.
He does not have the large target area for staff skills, so he will be playing Dagger.
And he has a lot of sustain on the point. He can hold a cat very well. He can also get in those team fights, remove some conditions, to offer up a lot of healing, and over time also offer up a lot of damage through that strength rune, which will build up his might stacks. Going over to Icy, who's going to be playing our standard Guardian bunker build. I'll just double check that he is indeed offering a lot of support, removing conditions with those shouts, of course, on altruistic healing, which will
needing
give him,
to be in the team fight.
Indeed, needing to be in that team fight. We cannot stress that enough. Going over finally to Shad, and he looks like he's playing. Is he going to change as well? He's going to be playing Dagger Pistol. Is it the Panic Strike?
No, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this
it's a Panic Strike build, so he kind of stuck to that even with the nerf of Panic Strike, nerfing the immobilize on the Panic Strike, which means if he hits somebody below 50%, they're gonna get immobilized. It was 5.25 seconds, which to be honest, was quite a lot. Now nerfed to 3.25 seconds. I think a reasonable change and still viable, because the 2 extra seconds, I mean, if you're in there for 5 seconds, it's you're either dead or it's going to be removed. 3 is enough and still pretty useful. Of course, also having a bit of extra power due to the points in Deadly Arts. So mostly it's between that and the Executioner build. And
awesome.
Let's have a look at Atracea. Atracea, one of the, well, actually a lot of thieves are sticking with the sword pistol build. They're going for, well, being a bit more, having a bit more sustain on that. All the dodging is going to be happening. He's quick on the decaps as well, but also has a bit of a greater ability to properly do 1v1s against people. Atracea, of course, somebody who we've seen is really aggressive on the 1v1s. He likes to force them as much as he can. Not always successful, to be honest. Sometimes he kind of bites his teeth into
overextending a bit.
Yeah, overextending. Choosing a 1v1 with somebody he just can't manage to get down. But we'll see
Misha.
how he does this time around.
I think Misha's the problem there, normally.
As well, yes.
Yeah, when it gets into this, he's got to be careful. Like, putting pressure on Misha is extremely important and very, very good if interested. Because normally does that, actually, in different occasions. But yeah, like you said, gets into a point where maybe tiny bit of overextension actually gets him killed. But he's very good and mobile around the map and does have some nice map awareness. So that's quite good for him.
So, Ancient Chaos, the Elementalist, one of the few Elementalists, actually. Most play Dagger. Him and... well, basically just him and Blackjack always choose to play with the staff. And also, as we've seen last time, kind of moving away from just the backpoint defending and helping out in mid from time to time, to being a bit more aggressive and going for the far points. And going for the decaps and also the 1v1s on that. Especially you mentioned that the knockbacks are quite handy there, so he can actually get a decap as well. Yeah,
very useful actually. A lot more use. I think it's important, like you can do that knockback and then going back into the Earth Attunement and offer up that wall as well. Can keep someone off node enough to get that decapped even if they're standing on it. So it is really, really nice, like you just said.
Liven, the Mesmer, pretty much playing the same build except for going with the Panic Rune instead of the strength we've seen on Misha. And, actually not. He is using Greatsword and Sword Focus. So the aggressive one on that with a huge amount of damage potential there. We've seen Azani play something similar, but wait, did he go with Torch, yeah, instead of Focus?
I mean, the focus works well with the pack crew because you do get that swiftness on the force skill, of course. I don't think I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that doesn't stack with any other swiftness though. So it is mainly for him, and that's why he's used that obviously in conjunction with that to be very mobile, especially with that blink and then with that portal as well.
Yeah. So Guardian Trollolo there, no surprises. He playing standard 3-shot Bunker Guardian again, rezzing, stomping, supporting. That's his thing. Chosen Sub. Oh, nice name. On the, I think it's a Hambo Warrior. Yes, Hambo. So lots of... Hambos pretty much can do anything. Hambos have lots of CC, have lots of damage, and they're just really useful. Just have the fire field down, stack the might, being able to interrupt a whole lot when somebody goes for a res or a stomp. So a lot of knocking back, stunning, CCing, and also going with the battle standards, so 1 free res there, without having to commit to an actually, well, old school res, as we've used to call them.
Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to note quickly as well, just as you finish that we do not use the standardized models, because one, we can't. Which is pretty much the best reason. It's not possible in spectator mode, and also you want to show the true characters that are playing the game, that if they might be using them themselves, which means the Asuras obviously might not give them that bonus as much as they used to be. So really, I mean, it's not going to have a massive impact on how we're looking at the game, other than maybe spotting some animations here and there. So just to make people aware of that, that's why we're not actually using them.
What is... There has been a bug from for quite a bit now that I get like a weird camera shake. I didn't do that with the mouse. That just happened. No clue why. Well, yeah. So these standard models, I think standard models in Spectator might be nice for us to catch more abilities, but I still think that kind of the personality, the kind of customization you have with your character needs to be there to associate with the players, maybe, because it's a way to they try to look nice, and we want you guys to see that, and it doesn't help us that much to have a better look on the animation.
Exactly, and we kind of know almost what the characters look like as well. So sometimes when we see characters, we actually see them. We don't look at their names. We just know who they are by the looks as well, which is might sound a bit odd, but yeah.
Okay, so
we like looking at stuff.
Exactly. We're gonna start with the first match of this best of 3. It's the semi-finals. We have 55 HP monks on the red side and Puck Impact on the blue. Let's see the splits.
Red are going quite even split, actually. I think they were going to think about pushing over towards the Blues home node, but now opting... it looks like Ice is actually going to go up to mid with the Blue Thief. Trusty is actually going to kind of put some pressure on him before he's able to get up to the node, but Shad being very patient and approaching from behind and needs to be careful. Look, Trusty is actually being quite defensive now, not getting stuck in that situation that he would normally get stuck in. Good job from him not going on that engage in the end, but did delay the Guardian getting to the mid, actually. Quite a nice job from Trusty. Patient.
Yeah, did delay him, but didn't really force Isai to use any of his cooldowns. Everything's still ready.
Yeah.
He just used Virtue of Justice to get a bit of burning on him there. But now back in game on his point with his support, and Guardian Trollolo took a lot more damage while being on the midpoint, while actually the rest of the team being able to focus him there.
Yeah, he's needed to pop that Focus 5 as well to block even more damage that was coming in, because Tom is actually focused on him as well. But Misha and the rest of the team have actually pushed over to the east side of the node there. I'm not sure who their focus target was, just missed that.
Shad is going to be getting the decap on the henge. Tristea now there to keep it neutral at least. And Shad, I think Shad wants that 1v1.
I think so, yeah. I think he's quite confident that he can pick Trestia out and just, you know...
Well, it doesn't, because he already ate a cluster bomb. Using the heal already, we're gonna see Engage coming down now. Of course, Thieves, if they have the opportunity, if they get one proper strike in, then it can already be pretty much decided. Of course, the comeback can come. We have Basilisk Venom out, we have the heal out, so now is really the point for Atrastea to hard engage and try and get something of that. Although, no, he didn't use it yet. Basilisk Venom still up, now it's gone. Nicely dodged there.
He's doing a nice job though, actually, at keeping on the back of Shad. He's actually got him on the back end now. Shad does have his heal back up, which he's just going to use just now as well. And this is a nice little 1v1 actually.
Coming in now, the damage, cluster bombs. Atrastea needs to pull out, and Shad, he is trying to get a bit more of the cap instead of just. I think thinks Atrastea is still there, but Atrastea just pulling out, notices he can't win that, and is gonna help in mid, because we have Chosen Sin it is. They're having some troubles also, really low there. Liven manages to get back up. Chosen Sub now down. We have Misha back up. Stomp is gonna be applied. No res really there. Only one person is not enough, with a bit of damage coming from the side. And nice knockback on Levin there. He might go down completely off point. No ability to res in that situation. Just a bit of damage on the side, and he is really the only one left, because Atrastea again on the henge, getting the decap there. It has been full cap by Shad now, who has now gone for the aggression on mine.
Yeah, 55 being really pushy now. They're just saying, you know what, we're just going to push and we're just going to kick your butts. That's pretty much what I'm going to say about that. Atrastea going again for that decap over on the henge. Just obviously that is their respawn point as well, so it's a lot easier for them to get to that. Their portal is at mid, just with Tommy at the moment, so he's 1 point cap holding that. Of course, that backup will be coming out
for
him
up
if
the mine
needed.
Quick with the help of Shad.
Before I even got over there. Just having a look at the midpoint in the henge, and that fight's over. So nice job, actually. Really good job from 55 HP Monks. But just, of course, as they pushed for that mine node, of course, they did get to leave Henge. Now, we are going to see the boss kill, of course, coming out for 55 as well. And blue team looking like they're just going to do a bit of a regroup at the moment.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. We need to find the next point of aggression. We see the refuge. I think the refuge was spotted. I don't think Izzy really could have missed that, although, yeah, they're covering their bases. We still have Tommy Tom on the midpoint, and the rest just staying in the middle between both points. They haven't seen them yet. Now they are back out. We see Liven putting down the, oh god, I don't know what it's called, and just leaving a portal there. So nice. They can now have the aggression on the mine point, which is where they are going next. And if it doesn't go well, portal out and try and get the alley down quick enough.
Oh, look at Shad just jumping on the back of Liven there. Oh, really nice job, Liven, coming out of that. That's really almost just went down. He does have that portal, of course, ready just in case he gets in trouble. The burst coming out from many players on him there with Misha as well.
Just on him, but two people rezzing now, just so chosen left rezzing. Liven now uses downside ability. Is he going to be killed? No, just damage. Just AoE damage, cluster bombs. We have Angel Chaos currently being busy with the Chieftain and is going to get it, but that, no, is not going to mean the decap. If we don't see an Immobilize. Immobilize is coming out and he can't get out of it quickly enough. Decap coming from Tommy Tom. They're now 1v1 against Angel Chaos, and I think the Dagger would have the upper hand, but he doesn't even want to engage in that team fight because, oh yeah, respawn. You should be aware of that.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Now, but the thing is, because they're so far ahead, the red team, and because of those respawns are still not happening, like they've only just started to come out, and there's still two blue team members out of the game, they can actually happily push back over there. Icy has moved into mid, rotated there, but the portal is dropped as well over towards the Henge, so not sure exactly who dropped that. Needs to just double check it was Misha indeed. So it looks like they're going to leave that there for a potential pushback, as we have seen Shad and Tommy and everyone from the red team just pushing back to the midpoint. With Icy kind of on the east side, just looking out. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm just watching Misha to see when that portal is going to be used as well.
And Shad and Misha managed to find Liven there, trying to take him out immediately. Now massive visibility to actually get in the team fight and get this support when he might go down. Focus is not on him anymore. Shad and Misha positioned on the upper part of the keep, just safely putting down some cluster bombs. Now the burst might come in at Tracer. No, not having trouble, because Shad decides to jump down and then get the burst on Tracer. Guardian Troller coming in for the rest. Damage is incoming. We have the shatter, but it is enough. No poison on him. And two people rezzing, that will be enough, but they are just... Oh, nice, portal used. Now, aggression on the mine. So after the fact, Zananana, the only one defending, but the distance isn't enough to really make that much of a difference. They're not even going to get the decap.
55 HP Monks really pushing ahead now with these points, really winning every single team fight they've been involved with. Zanananan's the only person who's really died, I think, on the team of 55 HP Monks. Just having a look at the scores as well coming out from both teams. Not a massive well, you can see obviously there is a difference. Not many kills coming out for blue at all, to be honest. And how can they pull out of this game? How could they be changing what's going on at the moment? Because they seem to be getting pigeonholed onto this point at the moment. They need to try and move someone out, maybe pressurize mid and even out this fight. But it just feels like if they do that, they'll probably lose the mine anyway, and then 55 HP Monks will push back to mid. But we do have both the Ellies currently on each node for the team, and Tommy did a really good job. As soon as the mine point was actually won, they knew that he was going to get some kind of coverage at mid and could push towards the Henge. Whether or not he'll do that again, I'm not too sure. But saying that, Misha is going to potentially go down over on the Henge, sorry, on the mine, but actually Guardian Troller going down.
Troller getting stomped, Rally comes out. We have a lot of damage on Chosen Sub, who got mowered, is now trying to run away but won't be able to, going down. Still Atrestea manages to disengage and will now do something against the midcap. And Tommy Tom actually, oh, is he paying attention?
Is he not aware?
He is not aware. Immobilize comes out, and there we got the lightning flash. Without the lightning flash, that might have been actually a cap, although we still have the removal on cleansing fire. So it was a nice try, but being that sneaky, not gonna happen.
Look at the boss kills that 55 are picking up. How many boss kills have 55 got now? Maybe 3? I can't remember. 3. I'll have to double check. Yeah, they've got quite a few to push them ahead, you know. They're actually just speeding through this game at the moment. 485 points. There is no way Blue Team are going to come back into this game at the moment with the 2 cap. So we're going to see 55 versus Pug Impact going into this next game. And look again, going for the other boss kill to actually just finish this off into a 5-2-3 win.
Okay. Really solid game. We had some aggressions, but only really decaps. We didn't have much of any 1v1 fights, except for the one where Ashristea and Shad had a bit of a try on the henge, but otherwise really just going for the solid 2 cap and playing that out to the end. Also, after each team fight, just a quick boss after that, getting a bit more points on there and really just playing it out. No real aggression, no surprises, just solid all over the place.
Pretty solid indeed. Nice to see these guys being so confident in their game. Like, how Pug Impact's actually going to increase now? There have been people saying that they've got some lag issues and whatnot, which could be a factor. But of course, I think it's, you know, they lost the game as well, so you know, I'll leave it there. But okay. Also, you know, I do actually think the 55 HP monks are playing well, genuinely playing well. Like Shad and Misha are just kicking some serious butt on the side of the nodes there. We saw Liven, getting taken down a couple of times. In all fairness to Liven as well, doing a good job at trying to come out of that situation and survive, and did several times. But that pain drain combination is just doing so well at the moment around the map. And the way 55 HP monks are moving in their rotations, we did see Tom pushing over to the henge, of course, and then getting that decap, which did push 55 HP monks into the lead even further, was a very nice move. So, you know, how Blue Team can come into this again, I'm not 100% sure.
But 55 was pretty careful in not overextending and not being too aggressive, just playing it safe, as I've mentioned way too often now. But I think we have seen...
What did you say last week? That's what we do?
That's what we do, yeah. Trying to say the same thing over and over again with just hopefully fewer people noticing. Well, we've seen on a couple of occasions in the last match that at least the way they played, Pug Impact is not going to win the team fights. They are just not. They had a couple of tries at that. The best try they had was the portal from mid to mine to take out Zananan quick enough before 55 can react, but they might need to do something like that while there is also aggression on their own close point. While 55 is trying to be aggressive, then do the portal, because they take longer. They could have taken out Zananan possibly as quickly as they did, even with one person missing, and then maybe have enough time to get the cap before 55 can react. This way, they took him out. He was out of the fight. 55 could react. Were one man down, but still held it just solidly until Zananan could come back, and then again losing the team fight. With the next game being on Fire, I don't really see anything changing that much, because the distances between the points are even, the points are even closer together, so it doesn't even, well, a portal play from mid to an outer point is going to have even less effect than what it did on Niflhel. And of course, as we've kind of seen in the last couple of weekly caps, Niflhel normally, Fire is the stronger map for 55. In comparison to Niflhel.
Normally they actually lose the first one, don't they? They normally lose Forest.
They have had a lot of trouble with Niflhel lately.
But that was pretty good. I mean, so you don't want to go up against 55 HP monks with them winning a game into this map, because this is by far the better map for them than for, like we said, for Forest. We are waiting for just one player, guys, which is why we are slightly delayed, so apologies for that. I don't know, did we... I'm just having a look over the builds just to see if anything's changed. I don't think anything else has changed. No, it hasn't. Just as a quick note as well, I think in that last game, Icy was actually using a different utility. I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god, the only other shout in the game. speed.
Wait, we have
God.
save yourselves, hold the line, stand your ground, and retreat.
It was retreat, yes. I think
Yeah.
he was using it. He was using it pre-game, like I'm pretty sure I saw that happening, but he's actually just running into a corner at the moment. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, so on this map, this is going to be quite interesting. I don't know if we want to describe it very quickly, as we are waiting for one team member, just because it's something to kill some time, and also because we may have some new people watching tonight for Guild Wars 2. In this map, it is called Legacy of the Fofar. We have 3 capture points, the same of same in each PvP map. We have the north, which is going to be the waterfall for blue, and we also have the mid cap, which is going to be graveyard, and we have the red team's close point, which is going to be called quarry. We also have 2 lords spawning in the north for the blue team in their base, and also for the south for the red team, which is also in their base. We have 2 gates, which you can destroy very much like World v World. Destroy the gate, advance to the lord, and you do get that's the only similarity with World v World, by the way. The Lord obviously doesn't give you 150 points, but killing the Lord does give you 150 points. If you're up 350, you will get that insta win. If you are not, then it will give you a bit of a buffer. But we do not see that come out very often in competitive games unless there's some kind of desperation. So it is a possibility to go for that.
Most of the time, it's just really if they have to. If a team has a solid lead and thinks they can play it out and just win via the team points, they're not going to go for the Lord, because it's a risk that is only worth taking if you have to.
Yeah, because it's really risky.
I have to say, in terms of what we're going to see in a couple of seconds when we're going to start this match, I don't think that 55 is going to be aggressive on all 3 points. We have seen 55 playing a lot more defensive in the last couple of weeks, and they have won all the team fights, so they have no reason to play it tactically different than just to make sure they get the waterfall and then get the mid fight, just the big team fight. So probably an open on that, if I am true with that assumption. We're going to see in a couple of seconds. It is still 55 on the red side, Puck Impact on the blue side, and we're going to see the splits.
You were correct in your assumption. Both teams have indeed done the same thing, sending equal. I would say very similar classes going into the mid and going onto the side nodes. Look at Trusty and also Liven, doing probably exactly the same as what maybe Misha and Shad were going to do. But now obviously Shad has advanced towards that midpoint, with Misha kind of lagging a little tiny bit here and there, but dropping that
instantly engaging on Shad, doing some cluster bombs there while he is in the Venom. Now disengaging Misha, coming there to help out Shad and making some aggression on Nitrostea, trying to get out, maybe in good position to go invis and get a decap now immediately. Zananana, of course, having an eye on that, but the refuge can't be if the refuge gets spotted, but that is what Shad now did. So on the other side, decap coming through, Angel Chaos trying to get him. Static field still caught, but he is out of that and doesn't want the 1v1. And now, of course, we have on the side Angel Chaos busy with getting the recap. Now a bit of an advantage in mid. Can they turn it around quick enough? Atrasea already down. Focus on Liven, going down second. Guardian Trollolo also took a lot of damage. Can't really do the rest properly because he has no cooldowns left. Needs to get out. Going down as well. We have the battle standard down. But I don't think it got anyone. Moa coming out as well, really quick, trying to take advantage of the one-man down on Waterfall. We have Guardian Trollolo down, Chosen Sub, Liven got back up due to the battle standard, is trying to get the rest, but that is not going to happen with maybe 200 HP. Now they can just wait it out. Leave 2 people just lying there completely off point, trying to take out Angel Chaos. Maybe not enough aggression now on Angel Chaos. They should have gotten the cap already. Very, very decisive there. Killing those 2 guys so close to each other off node as well. That's very decisive for 55. And getting the decap over at Waterfall is just pushing the lead even further ahead. And we see the focus back onto Angel Chaos there. No res really going to happen because Guardian Trollolo is so low on HP. He has popped his heal as well. Just now, he only has Save Yourselves left.
And we're in a... oh, God, he's just going to go down on the mid. There is nothing even more to say about that. 55
can
just finishing.
Come in there in a second. Atrastea is also on point to not give them the free cap, but we've already seen just to the decaps and all of these stomps we've seen earlier. We have already more than a 50-point lead on the side of 55. And we might have picked the wrong game there, because I think it was 500 to 469 as Tayskin wrote in chat.
We never pick the wrong games, Nick.
We were always right.
It's fine.
We are
it's
infallible.
Absolutely fine. We wanted to see some different teams. Let's mix it up. That's absolutely nothing wrong with that. One thing I think the blue team is doing a little bit wrong at the moment is potentially feeding midpoint a little bit at the moment. Now they don't want to lose it. I trust they're doing a good job at actually getting out of there very quickly. I'm not sure Shatty wasn't stealthed or anything.
That was a nice static field.
Zanananan's coming down through that portal actually over towards the quarry. No decap.
Oh, double portal actually.
Yes.
Portal and reaction portal. At first I thought it was from the same Mesmer and he just had some fun there.
Some fun. I love to see portal.
Midcap came through, but it's at the moment... Oh, we had Tommy Tom Tom chasing a bit too much, but he is on point soon enough for Angel Chaos to not get it. He needs to retreat and keep an eye on the waterfall. Otherwise, somebody might go through and snatch that away. Liven already down, Guard and Trollolo following suit. Going down now, we don't have really that much potential for the rest. Chosen Sub going for it while Atrastea is trying to apply pressure. The damage is too much. We have the poison on there. Storm from Isai coming through. Atrastea trying to disengage, but that's not going to happen. Going down, so not even a possibility to regroup there, and the points just keep accumulating and the people keep bleeding out in downstate.
Indeed. I mean, 55 HP monks are doing a fantastic job at the moment. Winning those, they're sending their forces, really, just to take out people. Look at Misha and Shad as well, taking someone out before they've even got towards the node almost, over towards the quarry. Trying to just secure people down and look at, do we see Tommy Tom Tom going for the gate?
Yeah. Already.
I thought I DC'd there. Oh my god, that was so horrible. Yeah, so he really... look at them. They're just killing them before they're even getting anywhere. Blue team are getting caught out everywhere here. They're just running around solo at the moment, and it looks like even a GG might have been called out from Pug Index.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially with the Lord Rush that's coming in. Yeah, let's just go for the Lord Rush. Why not?
55 is just playing this down. Also, no aggression on the far point whatsoever. I mean, some people might say we have seen clearer games in points. Yes, we have. But those had aggression on all 3 points. It's capture point. With 3 points, you don't need to be on all 3. It's just sometimes beneficial for your composition and your tactical way of doing it to go for all 3 points. 55 don't need to. They have the 2, they defend them, they win the team fights. That's enough. You don't need to do more. You don't get extra credit here.
55 HP monks winning the Legacy of the Faux Fire map. GG was called, so we have game ended rather than going to the full 500 points. So we can get on to the final as soon as possible, and like you said, Nick.
And maybe, isn't the other game still running, which was so close?
It could be potentially. Which
we maybe want to get the information on that as quick as possible.
I dislike you. Yeah, I'm going to find it.
Where are they? Do we have it already? No, we don't.
We are not going to Battle of Kylo, everyone, just in case you're wondering. We are going to potentially, maybe, go and join the other game, but we're not 100% sure yet.